Spotify is going to give you 15 hours free audiobook listening a month. Samsung releases new devices. And today it's the Made by Google event. All that and more on today's Tech News. Today it's the Made by Google event, and not to be outdone, Samsung has released some new products. So the new lineup has got a Galaxy Tab S9 FE, and it's an 11-inch tablet which starts at $449. And this is an LCD panel which has an Exynos 1380 chip, and it's also got an 8000 milliamp hour battery, and it also comes in with an IP68 water resistance rating as well. Now there is an S Pen included, and they also went ahead and released the Galaxy Buds FE, and this one comes in at $99. They didn't stop there, they also released the Samsung Galaxy S23 FE, or the Fan Edition, and this one comes in with a starting price of $599. Samsung is closing down Samsung Notes app for Windows unless you have a Samsung Galaxy Book. Now this comes abruptly with no warnings or anything like that, and users are now getting a lockout warning when they log in. It says Samsung Notes, this app only works on Galaxy Books. So we're not sure if this is a bug or if this is just something that Samsung has decided. If you are looking for a replacement that works cross-platform, then you do have Google Keep. That works on all platforms at the moment. So that is always something you want to bear in mind. Now, we all know that Spotify is moving into the audio book department. This is a boost to try and get more subscribers so they can pay artists less. So the more that you're on their app, then the less likely you are to be anywhere else. And they have now confirmed that they're going to be giving away 15 hours of audiobook listening per month. Now, that is pretty good if you are listening to a book below the 15 hours. However, if it is more than 15 hours, then it looks like you're going to have to wait until the next month unless you want to cough up some extra money on top of your subscription. Now, Spotify is also trialing putting lyrics for songs behind the paywall feature as well. So it looks like they're just throwing anything at the wall just to see what sticks at the moment. Apple has released iOS 17.0.3, which patches 2 exploits that are actively being exploited. And these were originally patched in iOS 16.6. The update also fixes the heating issue with the new iPhone 15s, and Instagram has also issued an app update to hopefully help with the heating problems that users are experiencing. This update comes for all devices capable of running iOS 17. So with Google's event today, they unveiled the new Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro, and they price it at £699 for the Pixel 8, and the Pixel 8 Pro was at £999. They unveiled the Pixel Watch 2, and that is starting from £349. And then the Pixel Buds Pros are just come in with some new colours. They are going to get some featured enhancements, and we'll include that at the end for you. And following the event, they've also started issuing Android 14, and that's going to be for the Pixel 4a, 5, 5G, 5a, 6, 6 Pro, 6a, 7, 7a and 7 Pro, and also for the Pixel Fold and the Pixel tablet as well. And when the Pixel 8 devices come, they will also have Android 14. And what they've also offered as well with the Pixel 8 Pro, they are now going to be doing 7 years of OS updates. So not just security, they're also going to get features as well for those 7 years. So that will be interesting. So that's it for today. So I'm just going to include now the clips from the Google event for everything that was announced today.
I'd like to introduce you to Google Pixel Watch 2. It's completely upgraded inside and out, including major performance improvements with the best of Fitbit health and fitness tracking. And Pixel Watch 2 uses the same simple band mechanism. So last year's Pixel Watch bands still work great. The new quad-core CPU gives you smooth, snappy performance. And battery life has improved as well. Even with the display in always-on mode, you'll get 24 hours of use on a single charge. And it charges faster too, with a 12-hour charge in just 30 minutes. You're also getting the full Wear OS 4 experience with new apps like Gmail and Calendar, improvements to YouTube Music, Maps, and Google Assistant, and more of the third-party apps you know and love. And if you get into a bind, you now have Pixel safety features like medical information and emergency sharing right on your watch. We're also bringing Safety Check over from our Pixel phones to make sure you don't feel alone on the trail or on your walk home. Just set a timer for when you expect to arrive back home. If you can't check in after it expires, Safety Check will share your location with your emergency contacts. And by the way, with Fitbit Premium, you can use safety features like Safety Check and emergency location sharing, even if you haven't connected your LTE-enabled Pixel Watch 2 to a network. With Pixel Watch 2, we're bringing together new AI algorithms, upgraded software, and 3 new sensors to give you the most complete picture of your everyday health. Pixel Watch 2 comes in a Wi-Fi and an LTE version. You can pre-order starting today, and they'll ship next week. Every Pixel Watch 2 also comes with 6 months of Fitbit Premium, which unlocks a whole new level of insights and content to help inform your wellness journey.
Google Pixel 8 Pro and Google Pixel 8. They're the first phones to use our latest Google Tensor chip.
We're even updating Pixel Buds Pro today with new colors to go with our new phones, including Bay Blue and Porcelain. We've partnered with iFixit to offer parts, tools, and repair guides directly to DIYers so that it's easier than ever to repair your own display, your battery, or your camera. And it's our brightest display yet, with a stunning peak brightness of 2400 nits and a variable refresh rate that intelligently adjusts from 1 to 120 Hertz. On the back of Pixel 8, that we've added a new temperature sensor. It's a convenient and a quick way to check the temp on a pan or to make sure that the milk in your baby's bottle is just the right temperature. We've submitted an application to the FDA so that you can also use our thermometer app to take your own temperature, which can be saved to the Fitbit app in the future.
Now with improved AI, the next generation of call screen is helping Pixel users receive 50% fewer spam calls on average.
The incredible Pixel 8 camera combines powerful AI and Tensor G3 with a fully upgraded ultra-wide and a new wide camera that's capable of producing 2x optical quality images with even better low-light performance. And the biggest leap forward in Pixel camera this year is video. Group photos are tough, but Pixel gives you the option to make them easier with the new Best Take feature in Google Photos. Best Take uses a series of photos taken closer together to help you create the shot you want. Every camera in Pixel 8 Pro is upgraded. The triple rear Pro camera system gets a new main sensor with better low-light performance, a bigger ultra-wide lens with even better macro focus, an upgraded telephoto that can capture 56% more light and take photos with 10x optical quality. And we've added autofocus on the front-facing camera, so you can take the best Pixel selfies ever.
Thanks to Google's deep investments in AI, Google's AI research teams are changing everything in this space with generative AI foundation models. It's a paradigm shift for computing, and it leads to more contextual, more personalized, and more powerful help. For instance, Proofread in Gboard now takes advantage of generative large language models in the cloud, so it can go way beyond fixing typos. It offers help with your spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors in a single tap. With on-device generative AI, you can now remove larger objects and people without smudging your photo. Instead of blending the surrounding pixels, the improved Magic Eraser generates completely new pixels to fill in the spaces left behind by cars, people, or anything else you don't want in your shot. So you get a higher quality image that looks just the way you want it to. Now you'll get the upgraded Magic Eraser right away on Pixel 8 Pro.
Thanks for listening, and I will catch you on the next episode.